Hey YC World, this your girl La Kiki, Miss D. C. That is, and I'm coming at you with a little bit of Big Brother. This is the Power of Veto comp/ceremony for episode 22, and pretty much this was a whack ass show. Yeah, this episode was whack as shit. It was like, as much as a filler can be filled, this is what this shit was doing to me. I barely got through. I had to like stop several times and look out and pretty much sightsee and before I got on with that shit. I mean, that's how dry it was. But I'm just gonna pretty much do a quick old recap of it, and I mean quick. I just really mean quick of the show and what happened. Pretty much. And before I do that, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, because I definitely need the subscriptions up and comments up and notifications bells rung down there below. But anyway, that was corny as shit. We're gonna scrap that. So let's move on before I start feeling awkward. Pretty much we start off, we leave off where Tommy puts up Christie and sorry, not Christie, but Plastic Face. That's Botox Face. Both of them are the same. Catherine and Cliff. And then America's Field Trip with Christie is on the block, and it's Tommy's HOH. My best friend's HOH. Tommy's HOH. Oh my god. So it's just like gonna be a whole annoying ass episode of her just pretty much feeling sorry for herself. Her and Kat pretty much, but hers is more annoying. They both ugly cry like shit. Pretty much Kat goes straight into the boat room and just was crying. Jessica comes in, she's sobbing. Then Jackson comes in and she pretty much is uncontrollable with her cries, and it's just, do you got anything else, Kat? Do you got any other play of it? I'm sorry. How many times you gotta apologize for your own fucking feelings? I'm just asking. I apologize for a motherfucking feeling. I feel like, look, I'm hurt right now. I'm crying because, oh my god, I really might actually go home. All the fucking times I volunteered for the block, and now I'm the blockbuster. I might actually end up being the freaking target this time. Yep, you're right. So don't do that dumb shit in the first place. That's the moral of that story. Pretty much Jackson comes and console her, and to me, the way they hugged each other, she hugged him like she used to hug him, and he let her hug him like she used to hug him. It was a little bit more than just I understand, you know, rub on the back and da-da-da. That was like full frontal. When you grab somebody from the front and hug them and whole embrace like that, girl, that was extra love in there. So Holly, watch out, you know, rekindling anytime soon. You could tell Jessica's face, she did not like that shit at all. She was just looking like, and he said, I love you, you know, if you need me to play in the Power of Veto comp, then I'll play. And she was like, okay. And then Jessica, like, as soon as he leave, don't believe that shit. Don't ever let him play in that daggone comp. She's like, psh, are you serious? I ain't stupid. Yes, you were stupid, girl. You would have picked him. You was hoping that somebody did pick him in the comp, so because you knew you wanted to pick him. Like, I'll pick you for the comp. You're a comp beast. Bitch, you lied. Jessica ain't no comp beast of no freaking individual slingshot. Like, literally, comp beast. Yeah, I'll take my chances with the enemy of my enemy. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. But anyway, we go to the Power of Veto ceremony after Christie cries and shit to Jessica and Nick like, you know, I'm taking you off in a fucking heartbeat. Soon I'm taking you off in a motherfucking heartbeat. I'm going to take you off the block and all this. She's like, so he's pretty much on my tits. this whole time letting me know that I'm really trying to be on y'all side this time because Jack is out. So yeah, I'm trying to be that filler spot. So I gotta trust him. I have nobody else to trust him, so I gotta trust him. And then Jessica, all like, I'm between a rock and a hard place because she's never been in my alliance. So I should go after her. It's a strong player. But I'm so confused. I'm so confused because I like Christie as a person, but as a player, she hasn't given me any information, never trying to be on my side. So, bitch, why is you caring now? I ain't caring for a goddamn Christie if Christie don't come to me about nothing except for when she need some daggone swing vote. No, ho. It's time to go on that block, take that block, and go home. Jury time with your friend. Go ahead. You and Jack. Y'all can play chess together, whatever. Ping pong and all that shit in a jury house. I ain't feeling sorry for your ass. Manifest that. I manifest you and your best friend spending the rest of the summer in a jury house. Because why would I feel sorry for that shit? Jessica, you slipped back. I mean, you already been there. I never put you in that, oh, she's uppins category. You been there. You just won. You just looked up and won two things. So, and your thing was already about to go dumb ways when you thought about putting up Nick at that time. That would have been a dumbass move. You think about him now, but not before. So anybody could get in your head, flip your shit around. But anyway, we go to the power word veto ceremony. I'm sorry, to pick for the game, and we pretty much have Tommy. I think he picked. Did Tommy pick? I don't even think Tommy picked, actually. I don't even think he was allowed to pick. I think it was Christie and Cliff and Kat, and then it was actually the person that was allowed to pick was Christie, and she picked Nick, and Cliff picked Jackson, and Holly picked, who did she pick? Oh no. You know what? I'm not sure. Why I can't remember who Kat picked, because Cliff was part of it. I definitely must be tripping, but whatever. We're moving on. It ain't that serious. I think it was only 2 people pick, actually, because it was only 2. It's normally a 2-person nominee pick in a head of household, but since it was 3 nominees on the block, and I think it had to be at least 6 players. Yeah, I think it was still chosen 2. So there was Nick and Jackson. But anyway, we get to the competition. Pretty much. I'm sorry, before the competition, I meant to say, yeah, Cliff was all hyping his sofa up. They did this whack ass segment of him looking stiff as shit. You look like you're still hurting your neck. Did the accident happen in your leg, your knees, or did it happen in your back, your neck part? Because he was moving like, the cha-cha, yeah. I like the cha-cha, yeah. I like the cha-cha. All you could do is do the neck shimmy or whatever. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with your neck? Like, Cliff, stiff as shit. All them years of being a engineer or your engineer, like, it must have did a number on your posture or something like that, because you're just stiff. Like, you can't even move, period. So you probably easy to get broken in this house. Why didn't they have the doctors like check y'all out and shit before y'all come on the show? It's like, what they do? Cough. All right, you good? Go ahead. I mean, I guess they do shit like that. But anyway, moving on. We go to the competition, and pretty much Jackson is out first. This is Otav, the paranoid pigeon. And I'm like, why are they doing all these fucking bird things? Are they just trying to make a scene so Nicole could be freaked out? I think they are playing on her fears and stuff. That's why you don't tell them none of your fears in the Big Brother house, the producers or anybody, when you're getting interviewed, because they're going to use that shit against you, cockroaches and all that shit. So I think that's what they were doing, messing with Nicole. And anyway, the bird was crazy, pooping out shit and all that. But Jackson got out first, pretty much, first round. Second person out was Cliff, unfortunately, because the way they hyped that shit up, when I was looking, listening to the Rob Has a Podcast, and we was like, watch me play that shit back, and that shit gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, it was not all that. Like, I thought Cat was going to kick Cliff down the daggone hill and all, like, you know, chop block him and all that. Like, no, it was not that serious. Like, shit, like, literally, he was pulling the rope to get up. He was too weak at that time to even get up. He barely made it up the first time when he first got Jackson out. Barely made it that time. So he ain't have enough energy. He was trying to pull the rope, and Cat just used it to her advantage. Just slid her hand to the side, like, just slid his hand down off the rope. That's it. It ain't had nothing the fuck to do with his leg or anything like that. His leg was already beat up. He was already weak, like he said. She just slid his hand off the rope, and he just went down because he was not even having a full grip on the rope to begin with. And she just used a little bit of it and mustered all the energy she had to just use the top part of the rope to hurry up and climb up there. She turned around immediately, started crying. I mean, she cried longer than the competition lasted. I'm like, Cat, pull your fucking self together for real. And even Cliff said that, look, Cat, I couldn't go on. I'm hurt. I was hurt before. You didn't do anything. You could probably last longer than me in the competition. Just look, focus in on the competition and get Christie, make Christie stay on the block. So just get your shit together, get back into the game. I'm all right. And so that happened. It wasn't that serious. They overdo everything. That's why I don't listen to crap until I see it. And then right after that, who goes out of the game right after Cliff? It was Jackson. It was Cliff. Oh, and then it was Christie, because it came down to Tommy and Christie, and Tommy had that remedy for that ass, and Christie was gone, and then of course she had her crying segment pretty much. And then unfortunately after that, Cat was the next person out, and then it was actually down to Tommy and Nick, and all that shit that they put up about, that they were saying also about Tommy was stealing out a Cat stockpile and all that, and went up there. That shit didn't happen either. So it's like that, a bunch of bullshit exaggeration from people that's twittering and all that shit on YouTube, Facebook, all that. All y'all fuckers don't know what y'all talk about. He ain't take from her stockpile and all that. He was going all over the place, all in the mud and all that. Her stockpile wasn't even over in that area, but I think it was closer to the water, like it's closer to the log or something like that. But anyway, Nick acted like he was gonna, as soon as he did some fucking big commentary talking about something, yeah, I can't go out on mine, I'm gonna be the first one up there on the HOH that I want, and da 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 da. No, your ass still back there. Tommy went up there with pleasure. He ain't even had no competition at all. He was already up there way before you. You couldn't even get your fat ass, your fat, flat, freaking side pancakes on the side of your thighs or whatever, love handle ass, sitting there holding on to the rope at the bottom, didn't even pull yourself up to even see old Tab. You just gonna slide your ass back down. Get out of here, Nick. And pretty much after that competition, Cat was just crying uncontrollably as usual. And pretty much they went straight. Really, they didn't even have no strategy talk or anything. Tommy automatically will be taking himself off taking Christie off the block, period. And I meant to say in between that, Annalise and Jackson, way before the competition, was talking about, like, yeah, I definitely want Christie to take a shot at Christie, because when we ever gonna have a chance to take a shot at Christie when this is Tommy's HOH and America put her on the block? How many chances we gonna have other than ourselves actually putting her up so we can get away with murder right now? How many chances we gonna get to get away with murder? That's what we were saying. But Annalise, of course, shuts it down, like, it's good for your game, girl. Why would you be thinking about his game? Let him be the target if he want to be the target. Why are you gonna give him a reason to be like, oh, you know what, thanks for that, for the heads up. Yeah, I need her to be the target so that I can be the target. Second, I don't want to be the target after I get her out. Girl, you the target, Annalise. You gonna be the target. Letting these targets stay in like that with your dumb ass. You should let him take a shot at her, so then the house can take a shot at him. And guess where you at? Not the target. but you playing for his game, fucking stupid. But anyway, that's all that really happened. And of course, Tommy went straight into the power of veto ceremony and just, I choose to use the power of veto. It just came on straight like that. I choose to use the power of veto on Christie. The fact that America nominated her on the block and that wasn't my nomination, I'm going to make it fair. Like, bitch, it will be making it fair because America put her on the block. If America knows more and sees more than you see, wouldn't you want to respect America's wishes? But you're not playing for to be legendary, huh? You playing for it to be whack as shit, playing that Casey Bourne ass game. All right, that's all I got. So until the next video, which is going to be actually today because it is Thursday and I'm doing this late because I was training doing my new security job. I'll get it to you. All right. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share to anyone that cares. And if they don't, share that shit anyway, because that's my motto. And I holla. Bye-bye.